Hey everybody, it's Robert coming to you with another adventure into history. Today I am in Troup County, Georgia. I'm out here with the other Robert, and we are right behind a gas station slash Burger King, which I'm kind of hungry right now. Why are we here at this place?
You know why?
We were behind,
because the Waffle House was closed.
we were behind a Waffle House,
Yeah.
and now we're behind a Burger King because there is an incredible historic cemetery here that other Robert has brought me to. This cemetery has a wide variety of markers in it, from early settlement fieldstone box tombs, which are absolutely incredible over there. We've got these usually 1880s concrete boxes here. We've got marble up there, wide variety of stuff.
Yeah, this to me is really cool because you had to go out and find and work these stones to be this size, you know. Down in Southwest Georgia, when you get down there around Stewart, Terrell, Webster County, Sumter County, you don't find big rocks like this.
This is incredible, just in the size of this rock on top. And the side has fallen out of it. Now we get a lot of questions as to whether the burial is actually in one of these boxes. And as we can see, it's not. This is just another type of grave marker, often called, how do you say it, a cairn? And it was kind of a tradition that was brought over by the Scottish, is my understanding, as a form of grave marker. So we have these, but see, these eventually evolved into the marble boxes like that over there. And then of course we have examples of concrete boxes. So right here in this one little spot, we have the good example of the early settlement style boxes, the later 1800s, and of course the marble boxes as well. And these are some big rocks. A lot of times we also see the stacked fieldstone boxes. None of those are here. So on the side of this hill, there are two children's graves. That one is about to be taken by erosion, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it is.
Let me see if I can't give you some shadow. These are usually really hard to read.
You're not going to read this one. 1839.
39. Died 1839. So this box would have been done later.
Hold on a second, bud.
Born 1837.
Yep.
Died 1839.
You're right. Do we have a name? James?
I can get a shot of it, but I can't read it. In Phillips. So
let's see.
These would not actually date to 1839, though. This style of concrete is like 1880s, so they came and marked to these again. However, those boxes over there would be more 1830s style, maybe even 1840s. So these could have originally been something like that, and then were marked later.
Give me another shadow right here on this one.
Okay, this
what
is
do you see?
Thomas H. Phillips, born May 29, 1834.
Nope, 1848.
1848. Okay, yep, I see it. You're right.
Died
February 1851. Let's see if we can't keep going.
We're gonna try. Children.
Can I give you a shadow? Nothing. Phillips.
1845. That's all I can make. It looks like August, maybe.
Yep.
I can't make that out.
That looks like 62. 1862, really? Yeah. Could be wrong, though.
Now, what they did, well, these are poured concrete. Yep. They had a wooden mold, and then they had, I think, little wooden letters that they stuck in a little jig or something and set up on there and pressed them down into the concrete to make and let it dry, then they pulled them out.
Right.
And, this was what, late 1800s when they did that?
Yeah.
They were still doing it in, matter of fact, in Columbus 10 years ago, I met an old man that was still doing that for in the pauper graves.
Oh, really?
He was doing it for like $50. He would do it for people.
Really? The stamped concrete?
Yeah, stamp it.
Let's see. There's another Phillips.
Yep.
1835?
Possibly. It looks like a 3.
It looks like...
Cannot make it out.
Nope.
That's one of the things about concrete, cement. Weather's quick and easy.
Especially this old, soft
Yeah.
concrete, which these have actually held up pretty well.
Yeah. Give me a little shadow right here.
Yep, shadowing you.
It's another Phillips?
Yep. That one, I don't think so.
I don't think I'm gonna read that date at all.
I think that one's all gone.
Yeah.
You can see how it's kind of uneven and the sides have really eroded. So why doing this kind of visual documentation or any kind of documentation is important for this sort of thing. Phillips? No, I don't know.
Is that a 18 or 19?
That's an 18, but I
It's
don't
an
know
18.
what
Can't
it
make out the
says.
date.
Yeah.
Weathered. Here's some footstone.
Yep. So fieldstone, footstone. There. Actually, that's marble. That's marble. Both pieces of marble. Again, we have the boxes. We have one collapsed box over here. Aren't these boxes just phenomenal, though? So such a interesting marker.
Yeah.
This is James H. Phillips, Georgia, Private Company F, 21st Georgia Regiment, Georgia Infantry, Confederate States Army, February 5th, 1835 to July 13th, 1862. So he died in the war. Could have been disease, could have been a battle.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see if there was a battle that was happening.
The Phillips family.
Albert Phillips, Sergeant, Company E, 28th Regiment, Georgia Infantry, Confederate States Army. He was born November 24th, 1843, died March 20th, 1864, also in the war. So again, it would be interesting to know if it was in battle. But like I said, we have a wide variety of monuments here. Of course, we've got these government-issued markers for the Confederate veterans. We have another example of a box grave here. Now, what I think is cool about this is being able to see the different examples of box graves. If only we had a stacked fieldstone box grave, we'd have pretty much every
We
example.
have all of them.
Yeah.
Someone at some time tried to repair this with,
Yeah.
it's like silicone, doesn't it?
It does. I don't know what exactly that was, but there's much better ways to do it today.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can at least just get a name on this one. I'll try to give you some shadow.
You know the problem? The problem is the shadow is not big enough.
Yeah.
Hey, bring the camera over this way. Let's change. Let's put the
Okay.
big shadow over here.
All right.
All right, big shadow over here.
Okay.
What do we have?
That works. Louisa J. Booker, wife of James Booker, born in Jasper County on, now see, we're getting hard to
Where we
read,
at?
May 9th. Let's go down, go back. 1823, and departed this life January 5th, 1863. She was 39 years, and then
we'll never
member
read
of the
that.
Baptist Church.
I'll never
long,
read that as big
long
as that is.
epitaph
Oh,
on that
yeah.
grave. So 1839.
If we came back in the evening,
Yeah,
we could probably read it.
Sun's in a bad place right now. More repaired graves over here. These graves have been cleaned with the D2 or something like that. We hope it was the
Another
D2.
Confederate one here too. Look, another Confederate name.
Yeah, so he's got a civilian marker and a
William T. Beeland. Is that how you pronounce that?
Belland.
Georgia Sergeant Company E, 28th Regiment, Georgia Infantry, Confederate States Army, July 12th, 1827, April 26, 1863. And he also has a family stone there, which has
Lots
got
of writing
a
on it.
lot on there, but I won't be able to read that. We'll need to get us some D2 over here.
So he also died in the war.
During the war.
During the
Now,
war, yeah.
We don't know if he died combat. Did he get sick, come home? Did he do his year or 2 years, a year and a half, whatever it was, get discharged, come home and die? We don't know.
Yeah. I actually want to try to read that.
You do? I don't think you'll be able to see it from that side.
Well, I don't have my glasses with me, so. Who was born July the something 1827? We already have that information. Sometimes these say he was a friend in icy service of his country in the summer of 1861.
yeah.
Served as a private and sergeant, was in the battles of Richmond, Seven Pines, South
Mountain.
Mountain,
Mountain.
and Sharpsburg.
We know where that, we heard of that battle before. Anderson, is that Andersonville or
No.
Sharpsburg?
Underwent all the all the hardships, which was the lot of these in the core of the great.
Something Jackson.
He was a good and
And
brave soldier, but
fell. I see the
fell
word
a
fail.
victim to disease and sleeps in the family graveyard at home. He died on the 26th, the day of April 1863, age 35 years, 9 months and 14 days. And oh man, that's interesting. So that's why I wanted to look at this one, because it's got all this information
In
on
the
it.
family, let me shine the light from this way, and then you try and read it.
In the family burying ground?
Yeah, is that what it said?
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure where that a soldier. That says Jackson right there. This
Yeah,
word is
J-
Jackson.
Okay, hey, go back up to the top.
Where at?
Just start scrolling down.
All right.
You see that?
See, it's blinded me. I'm going on this side to shine it.
No, it was good. It was good right there.
Where?
I can see it if you shine it on that side.
On this side, you can see
Yeah.
it better.
Okay, so go down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Keep going down. Down. Battles of. All right, go down. I come over here. I think that says Seven Pines. South Mountain and Sharpsburg underwent all the hardships over here, of which was the lot of the court of the great warrior Jackson, the great warrior Jackson. Interesting.
General Jackson.
That's interesting.
It is.
Interesting marker.
So it says family. So could this be the family?
Maybe the family cemetery eventually became church graveyard,
Yeah.
or maybe the family burying ground was the church graveyard.
Maybe so. Maybe it's the family plot.
Yeah, could be. Could be. That's interesting. So
Came
and
home from the war and died of disease.
Yeah. Our mother, B.G. Phillips, February 14th, 1810, June 21st, 1880. Our father, J.H. Phillips, February 28th, 1810, May 9th, 1890.
This one's been repaired.
It has.
Look,
Is anything on it?
nothing on it,
Weird.
but it's been repaired. Didn't we see one in that other cemetery that we thought was a piece of debris or
Yeah.
broken one they used? Maybe originally it was a tall,
Right.
skinny piece of material, and then it broke off. No initials on the
No.
footstone.
It almost looks like the sides of
It
a
does.
box
It
or
does.
something.
It
Been
does.
reused.
This one's missing something.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there
think
it
it's
is.
on
It
the-
fell over.
It's on the grave, yeah.
These pins are not brass, they're iron.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
It's Elizabeth Jane Smith, born January 10th, 1835, died June 13th, 1905. All right. Who's that behind you?
Wilson L. Smith, Georgia, Private Company K, 13th Regiment, Georgia Infantry, Confederate States Army, November the 9th, 1830, February the 11th, 1873.
So he died after the war.
Yeah, he lived through the war.
Yep.
And you've seen this many times. Maybe from where you're at, you can see it. How that's a bow in it.
Yeah.
That slab's been there so long that stone has curved down. Look at it.
This historic marble is soft, and a lot of people don't appreciate that. Whenever I've done a video where we're working on graves, usually with the Adventures into Preservation mission, people will come up with, maybe just spray some, kind of harsh cleaner on the marble, or use a pressure washer on it or something like that. And that's the wrong answer, because this historic marble is very soft. It's a good example of it, just the way that it bends like that. It's flexible, which is weird to think of stone as flexible, but it is to a degree. It's easily damaged. Elizabeth Kendrick, wife of Zachariah Reed, November 3rd, 1811, died July 15th, 1891. At rest
In paradise.
Another example of this early concrete box here, very eroded.
And remember the cemetery behind the Waffle House?
Yes.
It was close to the interstate.
Yeah.
Look how close this one is to the interstate.
Yeah, right there. It's getting loud.
Yeah.
Further and further we go over here. Our father, William G. Sims, born April 1811, died July 4th, 1886. At the bottom it says at rest. You can also see the, obviously it was repaired at some time, but you can see the cracks in the marble.
Right.
Cornelia Sims, born September 7th, 1815, married December 15th, 1836, departed this life March 23rd, 1874. She lived a life of, what does that say?
Usefulness. And made
home sweet, kind, and affectionate. As wife and mother, she was only to be known, to be loved. Another Confederate veteran, James L. Sims, he died after the war in 1897.
This one's tilting a little bit.
Yeah, it is. Out here we have more examples of different grave markers, but it's such a large marker here, very wide. Sally, wife of John I. Sims, born September 17th, 1849, and died June 19th, 1902. It's a very wide piece of marble.
It sure is. Is this granite? It looks like granite, doesn't it?
I think it's marble. I think
It could be marble. It could be that marble with that gray.
Yeah.
Says, does it say our mother?
It does. Our mother, in God's own morn.
Her orb? Is that what that is?
In God's own morn, her orb will rise once more, a star of paradise. Interesting.
This one was elevated.
Yes.
And it collapsed.
Yes, it was. So is this.
Fell over.
This was elevated in a different way. It's just on these little foundation. Emmeline G. Reed, born September 17th, 1838, died August 2nd, 1909. Rest, mother, rest in quiet sleep, while friends in sorrow o'er thee weep. Since we're looking at the Confederate markers here, there's another one here. William N. Sims, Georgia Corporal Company B, 13th Regiment, Georgia Infantry, CSA, July 13th, 1840 to May 9th, 1916. So, Confederate veteran that lived long after the war ended.
I think this is the footstone.
Maybe. It says infant daughters of W.N. and L.A.E. Sims, born December 28th, 1885, died December 28th, 1885. I wonder if they were twins. They must have been twins.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yep.
Dates are the same.
Yep.
What does it say there?
God called you from us. He thought it best. Sleep on, sweet babes, and take thy rest. Look at the two lambs.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Two lambs there. Look at that.
I would just like to observe that in the sun, where the sun is kind of filtered through the trees, and where the sun is hitting your shirt, it's just kind of glowing.
Oh, really?
Got a nice glow to it, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm glowing.
This concrete child's grave, actually the name for it is gone. You can see where they would have affixed the concrete marker to it. Concrete or plaster.
Right on those 6 pins right there.
Yep. And it's gone. You can see one that still has it right here with Dorwood Z. Sims, born June 15th, 1874, died April 30th, 1875. He is at rest with Jesus. Cradle grave, I think that's the terminology for it.
Yeah.
Parnell G., son of H.E. and P.L. Smith, born January 24th, 1894, died May 22nd, 1894.
January, February, March, April, May. Only a few months. This here would have been right there, probably.
Yep, probably so.
Yeah. And on the back there's something. I don't know if we can read it or not. We might be able to. We can read it without a flashlight.
Thou art gone, little darling, sweet child of our love, from earth's fairy strand to bright mansions above. This is the base of an obelisk.
Yes.
But where's the obelisk at? See, it's one of those. No obelisk though.
2 parts are missing.
Yeah. Wonder where it went. You know?
Someone took them.
It's a big piece.
Someone put them in their private yard, or they. Yeah. Someone took them.
I can tell you from experience, this is not light rock.
Yeah. So the Sims family was right up here. And there's the church there. And there's another cemetery behind the church, which I'm assuming is the more modern cemetery.
Yeah, for sure. Clarence Marvin, son of Lurleen S. and Loy Williams, February 24th, 1928 to February 21st, 1929. Did not even make it to his first birthday, but died so close to his first birthday. That's tragic. Another Robert is giving a good example of you always want to look in the woods.
Yeah, you want to look.
What is this?
What's that?
What is
What do
this?
you
It's
see?
probably just a property marker or something, but let's
I'll
go
go
look.
look and see. I'll go see what that is. I don't think it'd be a marker that far down the hill.
No, you usually wouldn't see them.
Is that a
It's probably a property stop or something, but
piece of foam for the flowers? Nope. You know what that is?
is that one of our missing
The part
pieces?
of the missing obelisk. That is the base that went
It
on
sure
top
is.
of the other one.
Yeah.
And it made it this far. Turn your camera back this way. As it was being hauled out of here by someone through the woods, out to the highway or something. Maybe they backed their rig up right there to load it. And that's as far as that made it.
It's pretty strange, right there.
It is. You don't think a squirrel drug it down this far, do you?
No, I don't think it was no squirrel.
If I had my intern with me, you know what I would do?
Towed it back up there.
I would. But my intern's not gonna come today. So you know what that means, don't you?
You gonna tote that up there? Don't hurt yourself. I should tote it up there.
Look at that sucker right there.
Look at that. It's a strong man right there.
Tell what Grandpa say?
Get the other Robert to carry it.
Grandpa said I ain't carrying that thing.
Yeah. No, that's right. I remember him saying that too. You know, I'd have carried that too, but
Yeah, sure.
I would have.
Hey, did I tell you what the doctor told me when I went to the doctor this morning?
Don't carry stuff.
Don't pick up heavy stuff. Where are we going? I forgot where we're going.
That way.
Said, Robert, don't do any more straining.
There you are, straining yourself.
Someone got it and hauled it off, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's got to be it.
So you know what?
Robert. Think that's it? We don't know.
I think it's a little small for that one,
Think so?
but maybe not. I don't know.
Man, I'm weak now.
Yeah, I bet.
I think I'm going to Burger King.
Let's go to Burger King. It looks like that would have gone with the smaller
Maybe so.
base, but maybe not. Those are pretty small. I don't know. You know, hard to say, but that sure is weird that it's.
That's a smaller base than those.
Yeah, it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's go to Burger King.
Okay.
I wonder where the rest of it is.
I believe someone
know.
stole it.
Yeah.
You know, there used to be 20, let's see, 15, let me add up.
Okay.
This is 25. 25 years ago, there was a market for cemetery stuff. The iron, the gates.
Man, there's still a market for that stuff. People still steal that stuff, but it's, you know, it's grave robbing is not a new thing. It's
Yeah.
not an
Yeah.
it's not an old thing either. Still done. William Sims, Private U.S. Army, World War II, January 18th, 1922 to August 30th, 1989. He's a World War II veteran. You have a World War II veteran in your family, don't you, Robert?
Yes. You know, and I cleaned, remember Sergeant Lay that was killed in
Yeah.
Germany? I cleaned his stone. Well, I didn't clean it, I treated it. I cleaned it once. Annually, I annually treat them with D2. By the way, we're out of D2, you know that, don't you?
Yeah, I just ordered some. How,
Who paid for it?
me,
Okay.
this time? It's your time next time.
And now you've got my credit card. I'd like to have it back.
Yeah, I'll give it back to you one day. Who's your World War veteran
Grandpa?
in your family? Yeah.
So, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
South Pacific.
that's right.
Korean War too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Two big ones.
Yeah.
Where'd you park? There's the car. Wait a minute.
No,
That's not
just
your. Oh, that's a real refrigerator.
That's a real refrigerator.
I
down there.
thought that was your car down there.
It's not my
A
refrigerator.
refrigerator and a washing machine.
Yeah, no, that's.
Says Frigidaire on the side.
I
you know.
understand. I understand how you can, you know.
Can be confused.
Yeah, I understand how you confused it. But, all right, let's look behind this church. Why walk back there when we could drive back there?
Well, cause you've got to save your electricity to get home. That's why.
That's fair.
I'm gonna pick up his trash while I'm coming through here. I don't know who the litter bug was, but hey, a chili dog.
Oh, snap.
No, not for me. So let's look at his church too while we're going by here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful old church building.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, they're disappearing.
Yeah. Vinyl siding on it, which,
Yep.
you know,
Messes them up, but you know, they
little bit.
trying to survive, so they're figuring out a way to keep the church going and not spend a lot of money, so they don't have
Yep.
to paint it.
That's right.
What do you notice about it, other
Vinyl.
Robert and
Oh,
Robert?
Yeah, what do you notice about
No
it?
stained glass windows.
No stained glass windows, but it's got, what is that called? I don't know, but it's
I call it a frosted
frosted,
window.
yeah, frosted glass. It says,
Yeah.
attention cemetery patrons, please take a flyer from the information box located below. Would you grab a flyer out of that
There's no
box?
flyers there.
There's no box either.
Another World War II.
Charlie W. Guy, Jr., S1, U.S. Navy, World War II, November 21st, 1925 to April 4th, 1982. Flournoys. Talked about some of them recently on a previous video.
Behind the storage building, what do you see?
The old outhouse.
The old outhouse.
The old outhouse. I don't see any Sims or.
Let's see what we got here. Now this name right here is a local name because I know some of the people that live around here,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of them that live around here.
The Keiths.
Keith, yeah.
Floyd W. Keith, Georgia Private Company B, 13th Regiment, Georgia Infantry, Confederate States Army. He was born 1842, died April 3rd, 1923. He's a young man when he
Very young.
went off in that war. Maddie E., daughter of F.W. and C.E.T. Keith, March 31st, 1879 to February 16th, 1911. And this is older, probably 20s. Let's see, am I right? Maybe earlier than that. No, later than that.
This
In
one here?
1938, yeah. Strickland. Olivia Strickland, wife of Elder A.B. Watley. September 23rd, 1860 to January 2nd, 1938. And then this is Elder Watley's gravestone here, big old monument. He was also a veteran of the Civil War. Elder Aaron Brooks Watley, September 24th, 1847, May 21st, 1913. Though earthly shepherds dwell in dust, the aged and the young, the watchful eye in darkness closed, and mute the instructive tongue, the eternal shepherd still survives, new comforts to impart. This eye still guides us, and his voice still animates our hearts. It's Aaron Brooks Watley, Georgia militia, Confederate States Army, and his death and birth date. Interesting. All right.
He was very young then to have been in the Confederate Army. 47, 57.
57, he'd been 10. 67, he'd been 20.
So he was a teenager
yeah.
when he probably joined.
So the war started
military
in
action.
61. So what's 61? 13 would be 60. So 14 when the war starts.
Yeah.
The war ends in 65. That's 4 years. So 13 when the war starts, he would have been 13, 17.
17 when it ended.
Yeah. So
very, very young.
yeah, very young. Very young to be involved in that sort of activity.
Yeah. Note to self.
Sir.
Before you cut it off.
Yeah.
This, remember the older ones when
Yes.
they used to put it's interesting to see, lawnmowers can kick the stone up at it, but it's interesting to see that people have gone back to this.
Yes.
In this time period. Let's see what the time
Absolutely,
period
it's
is.
beautiful. She's going to be Eva Keith Parker, May 16th, 1906. He passed away May 3rd, 1958.
While we're here, I have to pay my respects to Ronald.
Ronald Alton, son of R.A. and Levance Keith, September 13th, 1941 to September 15th, 1941.
2 days.
With the lamb on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it's always sad to see. And
Always sad to see the children's.
it is. It really is. And that's, it's newer, than a lot of the children's
Yeah.
graves we see are 1800s and pretty far back. That's newer. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed seeing these two cemeteries. The other Robert and I are about to go grab lunch. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you on another adventure into
Adventures in the history.
Adventures into History.
With the other Robert.
Oh, I thought you were raising your hand to say something.
With the other Robert. Don't forget the other Robert, too.
Did I thought I said the other Robert.
Okay.
Did I say the other Robert? Robert
Yeah.
and the other Robert?
Don't forget the other Robert.
Back again.
That's right.
Look
Well,
who's
back. I
back.
never went anywhere.
Look who's back.
I never went
Who's
anywhere.
Back again.
It's just that the darn camera broke, and you said,
Yeah.
I'll have you one there next week. And it's been how long now? Been 7, 8 months, 9 months?
A year.
And then I get the
And a
camera
half.
and it breaks down on me as soon as I get
I
it.
don't know. At this point, it might be user error.
Oh, it could be user error. It could be. Could be. Why was that little sticker on the back said this has been reconditioned by
Reconditioned.
by the Bird hardware store?
Yeah, that's right. Bird and Baldwin
More trash.
hardware.
I'm picking up trash today, y'all.
Picking it up.
Yeah. All right, let's get in the refrigerator and go.
All right, let's go eat.